guys, just Jessica here. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to update you guys, give you kind of a rundown of what I have planned for our weekly schedule to look like, and then share with you some goodies that I have in my Fun Friday basket. So what our weekly plan, what our weekly plan is supposed to look like, or this is what I kind of have thought out in my head. I'll let you know how it goes. But 4 days a week, we are going to do everyday work, your math, language arts, handwriting, typing, state history, the core subjects. We'll be doing science 2 days a week, history 2 to 3 days a week. And so we will be doing those subjects 4 days a week, every week. Bible, that's another one. And so those are like our core subjects that we'll have. But then on Fridays, I was wanting to just do something fun, like a fun Friday. It might be a field trip, a trip to the library. It might be a nature walk, or a fun hike, or whatever. Whatever just kind of comes up. But also I had thought of doing a Fun Friday basket, and that is where this little basket right here comes in. This is kind of what I have in my Fun Friday basket, just to choose from, and I'll get into a little bit more of that in a minute. But I was just really wanting the first 4 days of the week to be just work hard and get our work done, and then Friday be sort of like a reward for your hard work, still educational, but Friday be more of enrichment and that extra stuff, maybe finishing up something that we didn't quite get around to finishing up throughout the week. So anyway, here it is. I just wanted to show you guys kind of some goodies that I have in my Fun Friday basket. Okay, so here goes. First, I bought some little multiplication cards to help the kids with their multiplication facts. They know them pretty well. They don't necessarily know them all the way up to the 12s. The 12s get a little tricky. But really it's just to kind of help them shoot the answers right back, just help them with the memorization of it. I have stuck a little Who Was book in here. For right now, we're going to read it when we get to our Egypt unit, when we start studying that. It was Who Was King Tut. That's in our Fun Friday basket. We haven't read that one yet. I have found this little book at the Dollar Tree and picked it up. It's just a cute little book about the 50 states, and it gives like a little write-up about each one. It shows where it is on the map, talks about like the state bird, the flag, that kind of thing, and then just gives little interesting facts about them. So I figure that'll be fun. We could find them on the map on Fridays and talk about it, and I might even have the kids do some independent research on that particular state, maybe find some interesting facts about them, or just whatever. I also have a Sudoku book in my Fun Friday basket, just to kind of keep their minds sharp, and about half of it is already done. They really do like Sudoku, and they're pretty good at it, but it's really tough. They can usually finish them when I don't have the patience for it. So anyway, I just thought that would be something fun that would also kind of keep those little minds working. I bought this book for logic and reasoning called The Fallacy Detective, and it says 38 lessons on how to recognize bad reasoning. As you can tell by my little flag here, we have already gotten into this and we've already read the first 2 lessons in this book, and it talks about bad reasoning, everything from circular reasoning to slippery slope reasoning, being a good listener, having an inquiring mind, always eager to learn, and not having a lazy mind or necessarily taking the easy way out. And then at the end of each lesson, it gives like just a little questionnaire or quiz type thing for the kids to kind of put into practice. Gives them examples, and just says, hey, what do you think? Do you think this is a person with an inquiring mind or not? It talks about red herrings. Anyway, we've only done the first 2 chapters in this, but I really like it. I really think it's going to help teach some of those character traits, how to stick to your guns, so to speak, and not necessarily fall for every trendy saying that comes along, but to understand bad reasoning when you see it. Okay, also, we have the whole set of Tuttle Twins books. And if you know anything about the Tuttle Twins, they are books written for children about the principles of freedom. And we have only read one so far, but we really liked it. We read this one, The Tuttle Twins in the Search for Atlas. And Atlas right here is a heavy, like a strong man, a heavyweight lifter in the circus. And he quits one day because he's not getting paid, but he's doing most of the work. And so when ticket sales drop and the crowds aren't coming in to see him anymore, and all the workers behind the scene can't do the heavy lifting that he always did, the ringleader, the boss of the circus, realizes that he should have been paying Atlas what he was worth instead of paying everyone the same. So it talks about the dangers of socialism, how when some people are doing all the work and others are reaping the same rewards, how it just kills incentive. It talks about supply and demand. And so I just really like that. It made it super easy for the kids to follow along. And look, you can see it comes with pretty colorful pictures. And so even my youngest sat through and listened. And we read the whole book in one sitting. It is 60 pages or so, but we read it in one sitting, and the kids enjoyed it. They liked looking at the pictures. They understood the moral of the story. So anyway, we enjoyed that one. So I'm sure they're all really good. They get good reviews. Also, in our Fun Friday basket, we have this book, The Story of Inventions, and it has everything in here from the bicycle to the commode to the vacuum cleaner. Oh, there it is, the vacuum cleaner. And so it's just really, it's kind of a silly book, but it does talk about different things, scrolls and different forms of communication that has been invented, the telephone and all that. Of course, the Wright brothers are in here with the airplane, and just really fun inventors and inventions through the ages. So we are going to be going through this on our Enrichment Fridays as well. I have some multiplication facts for them, and it's just pages of multiplication facts. So I gave them 2 minutes to complete the front and back, and you got to see kind of how far they went. You can score them at the top. And it's just to kind of, quiz them on their quickness of being able to just know, those multiplication facts that quickly. We also have the Usborne Book of Famous Artists. And this looks like a really fun book. It's got some pretty pictures in it, too. And so it talks about, everybody from, Monet to Van Gogh. And so I just... Edward Degas, and so I just really, or Edgar Degas, I should say. Anyway, I just really like it. So we'll probably cover one artist a week or something, and just really study about them, and then also kind of along with that is this book right here, the Usborne Book of Famous Paintings, and it has, of course, the Mona Lisa in it. It has a Starry Night. Let me see if you can see that. There you go. It has a Starry Night. Just, you know, the girl with the pearl earring. Your most common paintings, write-ups about them, and the people who painted them. Okay, also, I picked up this Star Wars coding project book, I think from christianbook.com. At the beginning of the school year, I didn't really know what to expect. I don't know anything about computer coding, but the kids did do it Friday, and they really seemed to enjoy it. It kind of walks you through step by step what you need to do. And so I'm not sure exactly what they were able to do, but I heard them in here giggling, and the computer was making sounds, so I know that they were able to do some of it. But it walks them through, and of course it's Star Wars themed, so my kids are all about that. I also ordered this from christianbook.com. This is Stories of the Great Composers, and so it covers several composers, and it also comes with a musical CD, so we can listen actually to their compositions. And it has activities on each one, you know, like a write-up, an excerpt on each one, and some little worksheets, so we can really dig in and learn about that composer. So I thought that was fun. And then lastly, we have these two big books. We got the new big book of U.S. presidents, and it has some really pretty, you know, colored pictures and write-ups about each president. And so I thought that was interesting. And the new big book of America. And so it just has all sorts of interesting facts in it. Of course, you know, each state, this will kind of go along with our little state book that we got, and just different, you know, different fun facts. The Dust Bowl, Buffalo Soldiers, you know, different things about each state. So I just thought that looked fun. So that is all that's in our Fun Friday basket for right now. I'm sure that it will change and evolve as we start going through this, and as we progress through the year. I'll have to find some more Fun Friday activities. If you have any ideas of things that we could put in our Fun Friday basket, please comment and let me know. I would love some suggestions. I had thought about maybe some Mad Libs. I don't know. If you have any other ideas, let me know. I would be glad to hear it. But just wanted to kind of show you guys our goodies and what our kids look forward to on Fridays. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.